What is cracking, everybody? This is Andre, Vape Capital Live. This week, we're going to come at you. We're going to bring a little bit of the old school from Vape Capital Live back to the scenario. We're going to answer some questions, some comments. We're going to talk about the 2 weeks that we haven't been here. Mm-hmm. It's going to be a fun show. It's going to be a good show. Hope you guys all stay tuned. We're going to be here about 30 minutes. Have a good time. Talk a lot of shit. Because that's what we do.
True. Very true.
So let's start the show. Everybody, I am Andre from Vape Capital Live with my lovely co-host, New Age Cleopatra.
Hi, guys.
Holy
I'm back.
shit.
Old age.
It's a throwback Tuesday.
Holy shit.
Old age,
There it
no.
is.
My lovely co-host from the past, New Age Cleopatra, and always my right-hand man, Q.
Yo, what's going on, guys? What is going on? What's the
What
deal?
is
How
going
it
on? What is the dilly?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Hells
Oh.
yeah. First and foremost, just because I'm looking over in this direction, what the are you vaping on
Yeah,
right now?
I was thinking the
do you
same
mean?
thing.
Like, what's up with your, like,
Drip tip?
your...
all
No,
of it?
because that's an OCD drip
I know,
tip.
it
Oh,
just
for damn
looks
sure it is.
different.
That's an OCD
Yeah.
drip tip.
Oh, yeah.
And I can tell that from a mile away. But that
yeah.
tank and that small little Evic that you're using right now,
You know what's
I just
funny
need to
about
talk
this
to you about it.
Evic?
You know what I mean?
What's funny about this Evic, man, is it's yours.
I know it is.
Yeah.
What's up with it? What's
You know
going
what's
on?
going
I'm just tripping
I've
on the
seen
Evic
that,
because I haven't
you know?
seen that shit in a long time. I know I
know,
blessed
right?
it, but like,
Actually, you kind of did, and I just kind of just said, "Hey,
No, I
you
blessed
know,
it.
you
I
put
blessed it.
away."
Yeah.
There's been I felt that I shouldn't have asked you about this because there's been different things that I've asked you for. You made me feel stupid about asking.
what?
Yeah. So I just kind of just made
I
it
don't
happen.
believe it. I don't believe it.
But this
Listen,
Kanger though.
Anybody who's ever asked me for something, I've always given it to them.
No, but
Have I not?
oh yeah, of course.
right.
Yeah, but we
Unless
talk
it's
shit.
some like one-off shit,
You
then I'm
guys
like, yo,
talk
suck a
shit.
dick.
Yeah, no,
you know
that's
what I
it.
mean?
I'm saying we talk shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's why. That's it. That's
Yeah.
what it is. Yeah. So exactly, that's what this is. This Joytech, and then the Kanger fucking Nano.
Oh,
sub
wow.
tank. Yeah.
That's an old school tank right
Yo,
there.
I'm just
That's-
kicking it, dog.
That's
Taking it the
nice.
way back,
Just kicking. I mean, it
like
is
an old
throwback,
fool,
whatever.
because
Yeah.
I'm so cool.
You know what I mean? I got my white tee tucked in. And
Oh,
I got my white long socks and my dickies.
But you're wearing fucking pants. Who knows if you got long socks on or not?
You don't wanna see me
You see
so-
my dicky shorts
Yo.
right now. You see the long
Yo.
socks, right? Come on.
If
No
you
one
see
else
my
can
socks,
see
something's
it.
going on.
Come on. I got them long socks on. I'm
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
hey, I've been gone for so long
Anyways.
that
Yes.
I actually am wondering what happened to your mod.
Oh, that thing's coming.
It's coming back?
I'm not even tripping on it. I know it'll come back around.
So you have
someday.
no idea where it's at?
No, yeah, I know. It's either it's either with. I actually got a selfie of it with JD and.
Oh, he's always gonna send a selfie.
Yeah,
JD,
but he's
Was
always
that
gonna
recent?
yeah, that was like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago, about 3 weeks
So
ago.
your mod is
whatever, but-
still out there.
Yeah, homeboy JD, he's got it, Mr. Jameson, and who knows? I think he said he's gonna be down here in like October or something like that. So,
Maybe you'll get it back.
I will. Yeah.
You think
No,
so?
he's gonna come out.
Yeah.
for
No,
sure.
I'm getting that. Either.
He is coming out for sure because I know why he's
Yeah.
coming out.
Oh.
So he's coming out for sure in October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, definitely.
JD,
then-
you are coming out in October. So when you
Alright.
see this video later, or if you're chimed in now, is
No,
JD
he
here?
is. Yeah.
He's
he
here
is.
Oh
now?
yeah, well then yeah.
Yeah.
No, JD is
Hi,
coming out in
JD.
October. Yeah, believe
Yeah.
that.
Hell yeah. We got.
Yeah, no, we got.
I'm glad to know that
We got
the
some
mod's
shit to
safe.
take care of, so he will be here.
Okay. Well, so either he is going to hand it to me, or Maniac will, or both of them at the same time.
Maybe at the same time.
So.
Maniac should be here too in that time frame.
Okay. There you
It
go.
sounds like I need to be here at that time frame.
Yeah.
so-
You probably will.
Hell yeah.
You probably will.
Well, hell yeah. But
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, live show or not live show. My bad.
This is a live show.
This is.
We are here.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
the Q mod will be back very soon.
Good
What
to
have
hear.
you been up to? You've been gone for a minute.
That camera's fucking.
I've
totally
been for.
out of focus. You probably will.
Is it good now?
Yeah, no,
No,
solid.
it's not. Yeah,
it-
whatever.
but-
Go ahead.
Okay. I have been working a lot, and then I actually
Whatever
just
it
got
is.
back from
Figure it
China.
You got back from China. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I really wanted to get into the whole China thing. So, all right, look at Vape Capital teamed up with Vape Asia Tour.
Yes.
And we sent 4 people to China from Vape Capital. 2 people were Vape Capital employees, 2 people were not,
Yeah.
right? So we sent some people out to China, and there was plenty of qualifiers before this
Yeah, there was a
convention.
lot.
There was a lot.
Yep.
There was a lot of qualifiers. And I don't know why, but I'm so hot right now.
There's a good breeze right here.
Jesus Christ. Anyways, there was a lot of preemptive qualifiers before Vape Asia tour,
Yeah,
right?
Shanghai.
And then you went there to Shanghai.
Yeah, with the finale.
So tell us a little bit about your flight, your experience, what happened. Break it down.
Well, first of all, I was terrified to get on the plane. I actually ended up crying. I told Orlando, I was like, I'm going to cry. I know I will. It's because I'm scared. And if Andre was here, he'd be scared too, because I know he
would. Yeah.
You would have been terrified.
I would. I'm not going to lie. I didn't go, but I would have been terrified.
You would have been.
I'd have been terrified.
Yeah, all the beer you can drink, though. You just
Did
get
you?
full. Yeah, I took shots of Jack with me because I knew I was going to be scared. So I took the shots of Jack, and then I continued to drink beer until I passed out. And after that, it was good. I ended up in Beijing for another 2-hour flight to Shanghai. And when you get to Beijing, and when you get to China, their security is 10 times worse than ours.
Really?
They check your stuff maybe 5-6 times. They just keep checking to ask you what everything is. And you can't have an Addy either connected or built on your mod anymore when you're going through the airports. They threw Ben's away when he was going back. It's a new regulation. So you
What?
can have an Addy, but it can't be built.
What?
Isn't that weird?
So you can't vape?
You can't vape. I mean, they're trying to make you so you're not vaping at all. I
That's
think they
crazy.
would throw away a tank too. Wow. They're really strict. They were giving me shit for cords that I had for chargers. And I'm like, what? I was like,
chargers?
yeah, just like cords to
Going
charge
there or
stuff.
coming back?
Going there and coming back.
Really?
It was really bad.
It was very weird.
Beijing and Shanghai were extreme. But when we got there, we were 15 hours ahead of time. So we're in the future. And we ended up not sleeping like we were going to for the first day. We went downtown to the city to see the huge buildings, which are the biggest buildings I've ever seen in my life.
Wow.
They also have a water tower not water tower, it's a TV tower that they're really famous for. We ended up going to the aquarium. People in China don't really have they don't know what personal space is. So like,
What do you mean by that?
people are like running into you. Had kids
All up in your shit?
all in your
In
shit.
your box?
Yeah, Orlando and I just had to like eventually put our arms out and just
yeah.
fucking push through people.
Really?
Yeah, I had kids at the aquarium literally pushing me out of their way. And I looked down at them like, what? Expecting he was like an older person. He was this little kid. He didn't even pay me any attention. He's just like, bye, get out of my way. And I'm not used to people
You gotta
not
respect
know.
that. You gotta respect
Pushing
that.
kids
I mean, they
down.
teach them.
I'll fuck a kid up.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
exactly.
Yeah, Orlando
No
was
way.
having a rough time with it. I was more like, I just need to get out of here and
Yeah.
like get away from everyone. He was just pushing people back. He's like, oh, get out of my way.
Yeah.
I kind of followed him. Eventually, I would follow him because he would just push people out of the way. So it worked nicely. But, you know, China's crazy. If you like Chinese food in America, you're not going to really like it in China.
So, like, what are some of the experiences whenever you first touched down into China that were, like, totally different that you thought about whenever you were leaving California?
It felt like I just got dropped into a tropical forest.
Was it humid?
It was so humid. It was
Oh, wow.
disgusting. It was only 2 days where it was really humid. They said it was like they usually isn't that humid all the time there, but it was bad. You get out of the plane and right away I felt like claustrophobic, and it was like Florida pretty much.
Yeah, yeah.
But 2
To
times.
the 10th power.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But right away it was a culture shock to me, like instantly. And it was a little terrifying, but I don't know Chinese. So
Mandarin.
or Chinese, however you say it.
Mandarin.
So,
Mandarin.
you know what? Actually, Mandarin. I don't know it. Ni hao, okay?
Okay.
Shay shay. That's
Okay.
all I know.
Whoa, shit. Hold on.
all I know.
Banging
Yeah.
real quick.
Ni hao.
Yeah,
You know what I
whoa.
mean? Shit.
From
Okay.
size, yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Just
you
go like
know-
this.
If
Right?
I, yeah.
Yeah.
Go
like,
ni
come
hao,
on.
and you're good.
Cool.
You say shay shay.
Okay.
But actually, we had a problem when we first got there. I almost forgot. Jay's girl got booked the wrong flight from Beijing to Shanghai. She went to an airport that was over 2 hours away from where we were going. And so we had to actually leave her at the airport. Our plane was taking off. She couldn't go on her plane because she wasn't going to go 2 hours away from us because we had no idea where she was going to be. So she ended up staying there, calling travel agent, and figuring out. But I was in the plane the whole time to Shanghai, like, what's going to happen to her? It was terrifying.
Wow.
I felt bad.
So Fresh Gator Jay's girl got
Stranded.
put on some other shit.
Yeah, she's the one that did her flight, so she kind of messed it up. But we
Oh,
figured it
yeah,
out.
well.
It wasn't anyone's fault. Just,
It was hers.
it was her fault.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It happens.
Yeah, but
Yeah. Sorry about your luck.
I felt bad, but it was her fault, so
Sorry about your luck.
it
back.
happens.
Yeah.
She made it to Shanghai. We all had fun and ate some really crazy, disgusting food.
But was it good though too?
You know what? The soup dumplings are the best thing I've ever had.
Oh well, yeah, dumplings. You can't really.
They taste different there.
Yeah,
They do
really.
taste
Dumplings.
different there, though. There's one where you poke it and you suck out the soup first.
What? Wait,
Yeah.
hold on. So, whoa.
They serve these
Whoa.
dumplings. And
Pause. Pause. So you poked a dumpling,
Yeah.
and then sucked out the juice and soup, and then ate it.
Yeah, because if you try to bite it, it's gonna go everywhere. So they told me you have to poke it first.
So they were teaching you the Chinese way.
Yeah, the Chinese way.
You got to poke it and suck
Yep.
it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
That's the Chinese way.
Okay.
Yeah.
With that being said, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Peace. Fuck.
Of a mystical honeydew monster. Smooth, creamy, and overwhelmingly fruity, with a refreshing flavor that is impossible to put down. Seriously, try to put it down. You can't do it.
What is cracking, everybody? We are back, Vape Capital Live, Cloud Chatter, with my lovely co-host, New Age Cleopatra, and my right-hand man, Q.
What's the deal?
So we brought in Orlando. Orlando's my right-hand man when we go on the road. He's been, listen, me and him have been on more trips than I can imagine with anybody else. Man, we've gone.
Just one or two.
Just one or two. Yeah. Just one or two.
Zero behind that.
Seriously. We travel the country together. And
Pizza and beer.
unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to China. It just wasn't in the cards for me. So I didn't go, right? And they went. I'd like to put myself up and say they went on my behalf, but that shit isn't the truth. They went on behalf of VC.
That's all, man.
Yeah,
All
they went
effort.
down for the team, man, and they fucking held it down tough out there in a country that they were not familiar with. But I wanted to bring Orlando in because how was it filming the convention, and how was like the cloud comps? Because listen, me and you, bro, we traveled the whole entire VC tours, multiple. Right? And in a fucking hot and sweaty van, traveling all over the place, right? Unless we were on a plane together, whatever it was, you know what I mean? It was a lot of work, you know? But what was it like whenever you were in China and seeing that kind of cloud comp and filming that rather than being home in Cali and seeing what we have here? Like, how was the difference?
Well, what made it better was that the fact we saw a couple of the homies out there. You know, we ran into Big Phil, we ran into homies from
Vaping,
Savage.
yeah.
You know, we had a couple of homies out there, so that kind of made it feel a little more homie vibe. Just at the fact that it wasn't all everybody we didn't know. You know,
Yeah,
so it's kinda
yeah,
made it
a bunch
little
of strangers,
Like,
yeah.
you're walking around like, oh, what's up, G? You know, and saying what's up and all that good stuff.
It was
But,
nice to see friendly faces.
For sure.
We
Yeah.
it felt
Sure.
more at home.
That was,
Yeah.
It always makes conventions easier when
Way,
you know people.
yeah,
there,
when you don't know
for sure.
where the fuck you're at, yeah, for
But
sure.
when it comes to the cloud comps, it was definitely different because they're on the stage doing their thing and doing the countdown and whatnot, and I'm not understanding what they're saying.
No.
Oh, so everything
All
was in
Chinese.
Oh, okay.
So the homies up, going back to back. You know, like, oh shit, it's going on right now. I didn't hear it because I don't know what the hell they're saying. You know, but it's just a language barrier. That's all it was.
So was the countdown and the competitors, were they all Chinese? Was there any American competitor? No, it was
They
all
had to
Chinese.
pre-qualify to be there.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Was there any Americans involved? Because
No,
that would be.
those guys were just chucking some good clouds though out there.
Were
They're
they?
good at
Yeah.
clouds. They're
Clouds,
big
they had
clouds.
some.
So is there more cloud chasers out there than tricksters?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
What I've seen in my eyes, you know, that's
Yeah.
all, you know. But compared to the trickers we have here, we see all these. They're all homies, you know. We see them all the time. But the trickers out there, I guess they're just a little bit on their time. So it's like they're still advancing, not to our
Right.
level quite yet.
They're still behind us
Still
a little
behind,
bit.
you know. So
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah, that's a fair statement. That's a
double
fair
jollies
statement.
and all that good stuff. They're like barely getting to that, you know. So
Right.
They like clouds so much. Do you remember seeing the it was a V God, but it was for clouds out there. They have their own company and it's for cloud chasers.
So there's like a VGOD.
Yeah.
There's a Chinese cloned VGOD
Yeah.
company out in China.
For clouds only,
For clouds.
no tricks.
No tricks.
All
So
big
it's a
clouds.
totally different style of VGOD-ish in China.
It reminds me of the kind of V-God vibe, except they're just blowing big clouds.
Okay.
And none of them speak English, so
Now let me ask you this: are their clouds comparable to what we see out here?
I would think they
Because
are.
you've seen both places now.
Yeah, I would say the same.
They are
Really?
comparable,
Yeah.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I would say just in tricks we're a little bit advanced.
Tricks.
Tricks are a little better.
Yeah.
No, they weren't.
Here?
Out
Here.
here, they're
Yeah,
more
in the States
advanced. Yeah.
compared to out there.
Okay.
Figure it's
Like
more
we said, we're just ahead
saturated.
of the time a little bit, you know. So
So, do you feel like some of those cats that you saw out there competing who had qualified and were in the championship, do you feel like those cats, if they were to come to Cali, they would have a chance, or would they
with
be
clouds,
struggling? No,
Clouds?
tricks. I'm talking tricks.
No, but clouds, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Tricks,
fair.
definitely not.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
for sure.
So their tricks are still a little bit behind us, but their clouds, they're doing what they got to do.
Yeah, with the homie Jay was out there with us, and then we ran into Isaac, and I think Isaac
No,
out
it was-
there, and Johnny.
Yeah, Isaac. No, it was Brandon and Johnny.
Brandon and Johnny. Whenever they had like a little session going on, like they drove a big crowd, just hanging out at
Yeah.
their booth, just doing some clouds. Some tricks. They're just hanging out, and they drove a big crowd just because they don't see it like we do, you know,
Right.
nonstop, you know. So it's like
Right.
kind of cool seeing that.
Do
like,
you
wow.
feel like, because listen, we've been to a lot of conventions and a lot of comps together.
a lot of sweaty comps? For
A
sure.
lot of sweaty comps together, of course. Do you feel like their passion matches what our passion is here?
It's like ECC 2 years ago. their passion.
But they're like hungry.
they're hungry.
Oh my God.
Right?
Yeah.
Did you
but
go?
like
You've
the
been
giveaway,
to the.
you know, like the giveaways we do and the crowds
Well, of
they
course, we're
drive,
gonna be
like,
bigger here.
for
Yeah, we're gonna be
but
bigger with
nothing
that.
compared to what we are.
But I just want to know, like, do you feel like their passion, their drive, their like dedication to it, their craft?
So it reminded
And
me.
it's like
when,
it's like it's so new to them. They're
Yeah.
like they're hungry for it, right?
It
Is that
reminded
how
me
you
of
felt?
when I first started doing vape, like going to vape conventions. Like I
You
was
were
like,
just excited.
I love it.
Yeah. And that's how they all are. And they're very receptive and nice and chill about it out there. Or how did you guys feel?
They all, you know what? The only problem I had was everyone smokes cigarettes.
Really?
They all smoke
They're
cigarettes
vapors
still.
and they still go
They're-
outside and still smoke.
all
Oh,
of them.
really?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I wouldn't say so much on passion. Just
Yeah.
more of a business.
Excite-
A hobby?
I-
Hobby.
Hobbies. Yeah, it's more of a hobby, but also you have to think of it as like China. You can buy a pack of cigarettes for $2 or less.
No shit.
Or less.
Well,
Everyone
yeah.
smokes cigarettes.
Everybody.
there.
But their value of their money is a lot less than ours.
Yeah.
So $2 to them.
No, $2 their money.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
it's cheap as.
So that's like
it's-
50 cents our money.
Yeah, it's very
Or
cheap.
25.
20 a quarter. That's
Yeah.
like a quarter for
I
us.
think you
$2
could pay.
divided by 6.79 and whatever that is.
Yeah.
It's filthy cheap.
All right.
Well,
yeah.
because like you can go to and eat in like a 5-star restaurant and have an 8-course meal. And it's like $50.
It's insane. Insane.
About $50.
But let me throw you a curveball over here. How much you think a pack of cigarettes is cost in Australia? How much you think?
I couldn't even tell you.
What, New York prices?
24?
24? 25 actually. 25 bucks for a pack of cigarettes.
What?
Yeah.
And then with the pack of cigarettes, you have like cancer pictures. So you see like all those. You see mouth cancer.
Oh,
so you buy
God.
the pack with this nasty ass cancer photo on it. So it's like they're encouraging not to smoke, but at the same time,
And charging a shitload
Yeah,
for
exactly.
it.
Yeah, for
And they're like, yo, if
For
you
sure.
still want to buy this and you see all this, then
and not just one picture. It wasn't just the same picture on all of them. It was all different pictures.
wow.
It was crazy. It was crazy.
That's a whole campaign.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
whole campaign.
They were actually talking to me like it was the government kind of like controls the cigarettes, where they want people to smoke more. And I'm like, is it because they're overpopulated?
Of course.
There's 24 million people in the
Of
city
course.
they're in.
Yeah.
And people are never gonna stop smoking.
Yeah. No, they're going to die
they-
of cancer.
Yeah, the vape stuff's the same price in Shanghai as it is here. So,
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I was gonna. There was it was.
So
like,
it's a rich man's hobby.
It's a hobby. You have
Yeah.
to have money to have that hobby in China.
For sure.
Because people don't live in houses; they live in tiny little apartments that go 50.
They build up. They don't build wide.
Yeah.
They build up. Everybody's in apartments and complexes and stacked up buildings.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Shitload of people stacked on top of each other.
Stacked everywhere.
How did you feel whenever you guys were out mobbing around and eating? I mean, did you guys let's hear about some adventurous like meals that you decided
I
you
had
wanted to
some very
try?
adventurous meals.
Duck tongue was probably the top on the list. for
Duck
everybody.
tongue.
Yeah.
Did you try it?
I tried it.
You did.
Full duck tongues.
Yeah.
Like you put the whole thing in your mouth and chew?
I didn't. I dropped it. It was disgusting. Oh, I can't. Just thinking
Actually, I
about
saw
it.
a video of you and Ben eating duck tongue
Yeah.
and pickled chicken's feet.
Yes. The chicken, it wasn't that bad, but I did have a little bit of a wine, Chinese wine before that, so it wasn't.
You were
bad.
a little bit more mellow.
Yeah, I was a little bit more. I
Yeah,
was like,
yeah.
fuck it, I'm gonna try this. Oh, I woke up the next day like, why? I had pictures of it. Oh, horrible. What was your favorite food?
I was all over the mushrooms. They had a lot of different mushrooms, you know. And
Oh, yeah, for
I
sure.
Definitely went after them, you know, for sure. But dumplings for sure was a close second. So you had pork, shrimp, chicken, rice dumplings, like nonstop all the time.
Yeah,
Dumplings.
you can't mess that
Okay.
up.
We had McDonald's
Wow.
delivered to us.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it was delivered to us. A little guy, a guy with a backpack driving his. I think he was on a
Scooter.
scooter. He's on a
Everybody's
What?
on scooters, man.
Yeah.
You can see the people driving out there is fucking nuts. Fucking
Oh, yeah,
I'm
the
not the one
yeah.
that's on the road when I'm out there, you know?
Yeah, you're like,
You're home.
Everybody
Yeah.
was nonstop, like,
Did you guys have a driver or have to drive yourself?
We had a driver.
and
Uber,
taxi.
okay. Or
But
Uber
it
and
was.
taxi.
I'd rather drive with him any day than ever drive in China again. It was pretty bad.
They were just savage, huh?
You would look out your window.
Hey,
there's
but
a
it was-
person walking into you right
Yeah,
there.
But it
You're
was
like,
like no
"Whoa."
shame in the game, so it was like boom, just like nothing. Like people
Just turn
cut
into
people off
people.
nonstop and just keep mobbing like straight face.
So you feel like it was like a total culture shock for you guys to go there and like try to experience stuff? Now I know you guys were taken care of by Vape
Yeah,
Asia Tour. Shout
we
out to
were.
Vape Asia Tour, Tommy, Mark, and all the rest of the fellas
Yeah.
out there in Vape
Thanks,
Asia
guys.
Tour. And I appreciate you guys taking care of our team while they were out there.
They were great.
But did you guys feel like? Did you expect what it was going like? Did you have an assumption and an expectation of what it was going to be when you got out there? And did the real experience really like throw you off to what it was really like, or what you thought it was going to be like? How did that work?
Threw me the fuck off.
Really?
Like, it was the big. I was terrified. I've never been anywhere in my life outside the United States, and when I got there, I had no idea what I was getting myself into.
Right.
It was a crazy culture shock. I mean, he goes all over the world. He told me that lots of places you go, people know English. Like, it's kind of easier in other countries. China, not very many people know English.
But you had translator?
We had a translator.
We got Tommy and Mark to take care of us the whole time.
Yeah.
They were just a call away or a text away, and
Yeah.
they definitely took care of us whenever we needed
Dope.
them, you know? And
We would use translations, like I had apps and stuff.
if we weren't for our smartphones, we would have been completely
Yeah, we
lost.
left.
Yeah.
We
If
leave
If
by
it was
ourselves.
like 5 years ago, we would have been
Oh,
so
yeah.
fucked over, you know what I mean?
We left by ourselves a couple times and used translation and stuff.
How did it work? With like trying to go places? I mean, I'm assuming that you guys would have had to been in a group
Yeah,
to
we
go
just had-
anywhere,
we just had a
right?
big group. We like,
Yeah.
we can't go. We really can't go anywhere with Tommy and Mark. You know?
Yeah.
Me-
You just can't go by yourselves and
'Cause you
say,
have to
hey,
have-
we're just going to mob out somewhere.
You can't tell them the streets, all in Chinese symbols.
Yeah, and everybody's been rude nonstop, especially with their driving-ways, and like you can't even try to communicate with them, and they just nothing. They're just
Right.
Like, just
They don't give a
blank
shit.
wall. They don't give a
No.
shit.
Who gives a
No
shit about
shit.
you? They don't know you.
But
You know what I
it's not them being rude. It's just their culture.
Their culture.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's all they know out there. So it's like out here in the U.S., back home in States, that's people like, oh, you act like, what? He's like, oh, you're just being rude. I'm like, no. Back there, it's like they just don't know you. It's like it's not them being
that's
rude.
normal.
That's their normal. That's their culture. You know. So
Yeah.
it's like a little bit of a culture shock. You know.
Do you guys think that if sorry to cut you off.
It's okay.
Do you guys think that if under different circumstances, you guys would go back to China just to venture for like
Another
a social,
city for sure. Another
Beijing.
city.
another city?
Another city.
And instead of like but instead of like Shanghai or
Beijing.
Beijing, the top cities. You know, like there's more stuff to do, explore. You know,
Hong
and
Kong.
then for sure,
Yeah.
shit like that for sure.
yeah.
I would definitely go back, even though there's so much about it that I was terrified and scared and stressed, but I still liked it. It was still like I went to a temple that was made in 245 AD.
Oh
Like
no.
we both went there. It's pretty
Wow.
amazing.
Wow, that's crazy.
You won't ever see anything that
That was
old.
fun to film. I had more fun
Yeah.
filming because I've been to a convention too, you know. So
Yeah,
it's like
of course.
I've
Yeah.
been that. But I get more fun of filming the streets and the culture than filming the signs and streets like that, you know.
Yeah,
so it was
yeah.
more fun for me.
Real
than
life
that.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had my backpack like a nerd all weekend.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know, for a whole
real,
week, like 7
real,
days I was
real
out
life
there.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah, for sure.
I can only imagine what that like kind of feels like to go because I wanted to go, but it just didn't work out in my cards. But
Next time.
the fact of being able to get there and the 18-hour journey, I don't know if I'd have been cool with. Granted, that's just me.
I feel like
but,
it wasn't as bad as you think it is gonna be. Honestly.
It sounds pretty fucking
So
horrible.
we had a group. If it was regardless if it was
Yeah.
like a solo mission, it would have been a lot different.
Yeah.
But regardless, anywhere you travel international, it's always gonna be a culture shock, no matter if it's in the UK.
Well, you
Australia.
travel a lot too. You've been to like
Yeah.
Sweden, Germany, here, there. You know what I mean? So it's a lot different for you. You know, and I
with
get
people,
that.
though?
You gotta be like an open book to accept it. Like
Yeah.
have patience with other people trying to explain left and right, up and down. You know, where's this, where's that. But you know the thing that is pretty worldwide, toilets. Everything's really toilets. That's what everybody uses worldwide, and it's like
They're not all the same though.
Yeah, exactly.
So does he have the squat?
But
Like in
the
China.
toilets in China, the pictures I saw, they were in the
Squat.
fucking ground.
Squatty potties.
What, like a hole in the
But the hole,
ground?
yeah,
Hole
the
in
hole
the
in the
ground.
ground.
There was a hole in the
Toilets
ground.
on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, you for girls too.
But it's only what they had back in the day. They don't really do. They build stuff with the toilets now. But anything that was done back in the day, that was just left there. You know.
Wow.
So
Right.
that's our old modern shit.
That's so crazy to me.
I mean, I know everyone would feel my pain that vapes, but the last day that before I left, I was using the squatty, and I dropped my fix right down in the hole.
You
my-
dropped your
my
what?
fix.
Oh
My
yeah,
fix.
okay. Oh yeah. Oh, whatever. You're fixed.
My fix.
That's a mod, right?
You know what I'm talking
Hey,
about.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
I'm
You know what I mean?
talking about-
Hey,
I dropped
still
my
lost.
hey, I'm not here to judge. You know what I
Special
mean?
names sometimes.
You drop something in the toilet. I'm not here to judge. I just want to know if
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about.
I know what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool.
I did drop my fix,
Hey.
which is a
I dropped
lifesaver
my
on a,
fix.
you know, when you're traveling for a long time.
What? Oh my God! You vape on the plane?
No, I don't.
New Age Cleopatra, Amanda Dawn, Finder.
No, I don't ever, never.
Yeah. So you dropped your shit in a shit.
I dropped my shit in the shit.
And then you couldn't get it anymore?
No, I was looking at it just like, this is fucking
Did you drop it
happening.
like drip tip down or like charge
No,
it
it
down?
literally went down and flushed. It flushed automatically.
Hmm.
And Liza's like, bye. There you go. Last day here.
You couldn't ask for a Chinese fix?
They don't have fix in Chinese. And the one that was there was at over $100.
In China?
In China.
What did it
I'm
do?
telling
Give you a
you.
fucking massage at the same time?
No, I
did.
wish they did. We got foot massages. It was nice. But no happy ending. No happy
She's like,
ending.
no, but no happy ending, I swear. It wasn't. It was not a bathhouse.
It was
Yes.
no, it was not.
I told them, I was like, yo, when you guys go to a bathhouse for me. And they were like, no, we're not going to
Hell
go. And
yeah,
I'm like,
dude.
you fucking assholes.
That'd be sick.
Just go to a bathhouse for me. Just walk in, take a
Just
picture,
walk
and
in,
leave.
take a
Yeah, that's
picture
it.
for
You know what I
you.
mean?
The picture of the door.
I just want to
Whatever.
see a sumo and a towel.
Yes.
I
You
saw
know what I'm saying?
Sumo
Big old,
Kid.
with a big old
You saw a
back
sumo
tattoo.
kid?
You saw Sumo
no, that's
Boy.
no, that's called fat.
Okay,
There's
well,
no
he was-
sumo kids.
He was gonna
okay?
grow up and be a sumo wrestler. I swear. His parents were feeding him like ice cream in the street. He was like, he was so cute.
Huge.
He was huge, right? He was
So
big.
from a scale of 1 to 10,
Biggest kid
how did you love it?
Oh, 11.
11?
One
You
out of
loved
10,
it.
was
Different
11.
experience, right?
For sure.
And I envy that, man. I appreciate that. Thank you for everybody who chimed in onto the comment section. Thank you guys for joining in on the live show and explaining China for us. Hopefully I'll get there, or maybe I'll just use
Next
my
year.
passport to go to Mexico instead of
Yeah,
China. You know what I mean?
Cancun.
Hey,
Have some
let's
beers on
go.
Rosarito.
Go to
by the beach.
Rosarito and have
I'm
some
down
fucking
for that.
beers instead of
Oh, that'd be
going to
fun.
China. Let's go ahead and take those passports somewhere, right?
You
I
use
know.
scooters out there too.
Scooters, let's
can-
get it.
let's do it.
Let's get it and get some real tacos.
Mexico,
Real
hit us up.
tacos.
Let's do a tour. out
Let's
there.
do it.
Let's
Hey,
make
hey,
happen.
Mexico. Anybody who's in Mexico, they want
just
us
had
to
a
come
show in
out.
Mexico.
And anybody who's out there and they want us to come do a cloud comp out in Mexico. Let's go.
They just had
You know what I
one.
mean? And we'll go and we'll do a cloud comp out there and
Yeah.
we'll party hard and
Let's talk about it. Be about it, Mexico. Let's do
hit
it.
us up.
my
Come
Hit us
on,
up.
we wanna-
BC,
dog.
BC,
Hit us up. But anyways, we love you guys. We're out. We'll see you in 2
Bye.
weeks. Peace.
Thanks, guys.
Take care.
Dr. Sugar Shits is the creamy poop of a mystical raspberry. Totally clean, totally cool, and soft served straight from a very sweet rear. Every hit is a spewing mouthful of Dr. Sugar Shits glistening shits.
Dr. Sugar Shits is intended for adults only. You must be of legal smoking age in the state in which you reside to consume Dr. Sugar Shits. If the doctor finds out you are too young to vape, he will eat your fucking soul.